Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to a report by City News Everywhere, Elections Ontario has confirmed that the provincial seat of York, Simcoe, is now officially vacant following the resignation of Progressive Conservative MPP Caroline Mulroney. Mulroney, who was first elected in 2018 and held several cabinet positions in Premier Doug Ford's government, recently announced her departure from provincial politics to spend more time with her family. Under the Legislative Assembly Act, a by-election must be called by December 2, 2026. The legislation dictates that the earliest potential election date for the riding is July 9th, and the latest is December 31. The York, Simcoe riding encompasses the communities of Bradford, West Gwillimbury, East Gwillimbury, Keswick, and Georgina. Premier Ford has not yet publicly indicated when he intends to call the by-election. This vacancy is one of two currently at Queen's Park, alongside Scarborough Southwest, which was vacated by Dolly Begum earlier this year. According to a report by City News Everywhere, British Columbia Premier David Eby has criticized Canada's Not Criminally Responsible (NCR) legal provisions, stating that the current system re-victimizes the families of crime victims. Eby's remarks follow a controversial decision by the BC Review Board to grant a conditional discharge to Allan Schoenborn, who is also known as Ken John Johnson. Schoenborn was found not criminally responsible due to a mental disorder for the 2008 first-degree murders of his 3 children, aged 5, 8, and 10, at their home in Merritt, BC under the board's new ruling. Schoenborn will live under supervision and report to a psychiatric clinic, but will essentially be allowed to walk free. Expressing deep concern over the ruling, Premier Eby described the outcome as troubling for a deeply disturbing case. He argued that the decision is evidence that the federal system requires a serious review, and announced plans to contact the federal government to formally raise his concerns regarding the NCR process and to advocate for more support for grieving families. Legendary National Hockey League executive Cliff Fletcher has died at the age of 90, as confirmed by the Toronto Maple Leafs on Friday, affectionately known as Trader Cliff, for his masterful ability to orchestrate blockbuster trades. So Fletcher dedicated 7 decades of his life to the sport of hockey. Throughout his illustrious career, Fletcher left an indelible mark on multiple franchises. He served as the general manager of the Atlanta Flames and remained with the team during its relocation to Calgary, where he built the powerhouse roster that captured the franchise's sole Stanley Cup championship in 1989. In 1991, he joined the Toronto Maple Leafs as Chief Operating Officer, President, and General Manager, quickly turning the struggling franchise into a fierce playoff contender through key acquisitions like Doug Gilmour and Matt Sundin. Fletcher was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame as a builder in 2004 and was serving as a senior advisor for the Maple Leafs at the time of his passing. According to Global News, NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman praised Fletcher's profound and lasting impact on the game, noting his incredible legacy of mentorship and management excellence. According to a report by CTV News, British Columbia Premier David Eby announced a historic $40 million donation to Simon Fraser University's SFU New School of Medicine. The generous gift, donated by Ratana and Aran Stevens, the founders of Vancouver-based organic food company Nature's Path, marks the largest donation in the university's history. In recognition of the contribution, the medical school, located at SFU's Surrey campus, will be named the SFU Stevens Family School of Medicine. The funding arrives at a critical moment as BC struggles with a severe shortage of healthcare workers. The school will focus on community-centric and Indigenous-focused approaches to healthcare. Premier Eby noted that training local students within their communities is a sustainable solution to retaining medical professionals in the province. the SFU Stevens Family School of Medicine is scheduled to welcome its inaugural class of 48 students in August. According to City News Everywhere, police in British Columbia are searching for 57-year-old former NHL player Link Gaetz. Authorities have announced charges of assault and mischief in connection with an unprovoked attack on a taxi driver that occurred in Maple Ridge, BC, on September 17, 2025. Investigators report that Gaetz allegedly ordered the driver to stop before punching them repeatedly, damaging a security camera and breaking the vehicle's windshield. Gaetz, who played for the Minnesota North Stars and San Jose Sharks during his career, remains at large. The RCMP has released his physical description and is urging the public to assist in locating the former professional athlete to face these outstanding charges. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.